Good evening once more. Excuse me. So as part of our business, my online startup, which is quite incredible to be honest, I'm a founding member. We've got boot camp. So one of these things is done for you blog. So we will create your own blog with thousands of plugins, which would on their own cost you $1,000 a month. So the company does it for free. All you pay for is web hosting and a domain name. So it's probably the blog a year is about $150 over a year. It's not a lot of money. And then the domain name, maybe $1 to purchase it, and then yearly $20 a year or something like that. So you can get that from us when you become a founding member. The link will be in description. But this video is on Elementor, which is one of the plugins we give you for free. And you can sign up via the link. So I had this open a second ago. Don't know what's happened to it. It's probably hidden in the recording. So let's hmm, log in. Yeah, should have had it load up before, but obviously not. So let's log in and use WordPress. So they built it using WordPress, and it's got Elementor. Here's all this stuff. Sometimes it's a bit advanced, but so that's what we'll look at. Look at posts and Yoast SEO if we really wanted to, but we will look at Elementor and how to use it. So you can just use it out with building a website. I think they've got their own setup for that, so you can purchase it and then just use it, or use it within the WordPress, which is a plugin or app, so it's maybe slightly different. So look at that next. Okay, so we're inside Elementor, which is the pro version, not the free one, which I think you would pay $50 or $30 a month. So you don't pay any of that if you upgrade to be a founding partner with ourselves, and it is built. You get that for free. So there's so many bits like role manager. If you're a big company or big entrepreneur, you can assign different people different tasks, but that's not what we're going to look at today. So you would have it on WordPress if you've got it, and you go getting started. It will be different if you're just not using it out with WordPress or with Wix or whatever. So it's quite straightforward getting started. You can actually watch the video or read the full guide, create your first page. So we'll take a look at some of the features. Um, only drawback, I think it's a wee tad slow sometimes. So it's really kind of easy to use. If we look at video, you would just drag it here, and then that's it. I mean, it's really straightforward. So that's just a YouTube video they've got. So if we take the link out, obviously, and see if this will work. Let's see if we can do something. Go to my channel. I'm promoting Hostinger, which is um, um, it's a web hosting company. So just copy, and then we'll come back here, and it's just a case of Control V. Yeah, so there's the video. It's like subscribers in video, and you could play it, and that would be inside Elementor. Um, the source is YouTube, so it's quite an advanced system comes up with that. If it wasn't YouTube, Vimeo, which I think that's before YouTube. They've been around a long time. You've got Daily Motion, Video Press, or self-hosted. You might have your own video platform. We don't know who's watching these videos, but YouTube's the most common one. So this could be used in a blog inside using Elementor. And then you would just do publish, and then you can create call to actions using a button as well. Maybe I don't know if we can. Yeah, so we're still in video. And start time, end time, and this is all the privacy settings, and then you just press publish, and then that would be a publish. So that's how you would do video. It's really self-explanatory. It's really quite straightforward. The creators of Elementor, and in this case Elementor Pro, make it really simple that anyone can use it. So now on to the next section. Okay, and now on to the next section. So you'll find with Elementor, perhaps not slagging off Canva, and that can be quite complex. You need to know how to create images and perhaps draw to a certain extent. With Elementor, everything really is kind of straightforward. So if we go on to next section, heading, and you just drag it here, and then look, it's telling you there, add your heading text here. This would be like if you were doing a blog and you've noticed you can actually do it there, and then you can write with AI if you want to. So just put how to build an email list fast. So you type it in there or in this box, and then you can even have a link call to action. So and there's a few other features here as well. Style, so you can actually have the text color whatever you want to. All these things in Elementor are codes. A lot of people don't know what they are, but instead of choosing the color, you can type the codes in. You can easily find it with AI, and it turns it purple what the codes are. They would be easily displayed in Google. So you can have it designed like if you wanted it purple, then or whatever color, and then we've got advanced. This is the margins, the widths, and things like that. You can play around with that, and then you would publish. So we will come out of that for a minute. Go to again, create your first page. Sometimes a bit slow. Expect it to be a wee bit faster. And yeah, we done video earlier, we done heading, and then this button, and you can have a button, so when they click on that, then it takes them somewhere. Click here, so type default. It's just you could change the click here. You could have it something else, or you could actually change that to get started now. And there you see it's changing there. And let's just see, we're going through copywriting in the moment, so you just have that, and then you would publish, and then click on that. It takes them there to that page or whatever you were promoting. It might be another blog post and things like that. Um, doesn't let you go back to a previous page. There's kind of flaw in that as well, but we just need to reload it up and then look at some of the next sections, and then it would just be the same, an image, and then you can have it whatever size you want. Thumbnail, which is just similar to that, or your YouTube icon, or you can have whatever size that you want, and then you would just choose image, select on it. If you've got images, either someone's created them for you or you've done them yourself, keep it in desktop. It's the easiest to find it. If you've got it saved to some obscure folder, it's quite difficult to find. You probably can search for it, but if it's in desktop, it'll be on your main computer. So that's how you would do image, and then we'll go back to start, and we keep having to do create first page to do it. Obviously publish it, and it goes on it right away, and there's a lot of different buttons that we can have. Text editor, not, don't actually know what that is. It's just really writing the text in the blog post, and then you can use AI and then different styles as well. It's not something I've ever used. I've got a few plugins. I use Elementor and then other ones as well. But Elementor probably is the best one. It's why we're doing a walkthrough video on it, and the link will be in description, and also our amazing boot camp. So all these type of products of anything really, even a lot of the autoresponders have AI integrated. So that's a kind of new thing. And then when you're dragged and clicked, set these up, you just publish, and that's it. And now on to the next section. Okay, so there's a few buttons I forgot to show you. Testimonial. Oh, clicked on the wrong page there. Let's see if I can get into this. Let's see. So there's quite a lot of features in this. This video take longer than expected, and I've lost what it was. It was testimonial section. I had that a minute ago. Um, yeah, so here it's here. This one's testimonial. So here it comes up with this in Spanish, John Doe designer. So you would just edit that. It lets us. Yeah, so just take that out. In fact, you can actually do it from here as well. I can do it in that box or in the box I'm in, and then just someone may have a testimonial that's been on your website, and you've not kind of got it displayed a section where they can do it, but they may have went on your contact us button and wrote that. You can set it up here for your content via dragging it in here and writing the content. You might even be allowed to share an image of them, of their business. You can choose the image size, medium to large, large, whatever you want. You're in control. Their name and their title, perhaps they were your software engineer or something. And then could even, if they've shared, well, can you share my website? Also, this is mine, www.givevaluefirst.com, and then you can say, can I put you as a testimonial, and do you have a website, and you can promote that. So, and then they might even have a tracking link, so they could track how many people have clicked on it. So that's what any good marketer should have, not just a website, but tracking all the links which you create inside your funnel. Um, so that is how you would do a testimonial. So when I was setting up a page early on, the man said you must have Facebook comments linked to Facebook. Well, none of these had it, now they do. So I've noticed that that is in it as well. There's so many buttons, and this is just the pro version. You could really get advanced stuff um, with really Elementor and Divider. This is not something I've used. You just divide certain blog posts or certain pages. So that's what you can do with that one, which is the divider button. Maybe even do that as an example. Don't think I've ever used that. So just like dividing and drag and things like that. So, and once again, you can have it, well, this one, the width, any width you want, the gap, and things like that. And then you can have different colors. So say, look up the codes online. It all relates to different colors, or you can search for different colors. And then the margin, you can all kind of quite advanced stuff, motion effects and background color, so you can get quite technical with it. So that would be the divider section on that one. So there's quite a lot of buttons and things to play around with, to be honest. And let's take a look at some more. The spacer will just be similar thing. And then you can have Google Maps in your on your website. This is where your business is located, so you can, if people view it as like far away um, in terms of image, or you can have it really close up. You can zoom in and you can change the height, um, just how it looks, and then you can edit where you are if you have an office address and things like that. And they've all got different filters that you can use, and then there's the advanced settings. It's all quite complex stuff, so you can have Google Maps on your website where your business is located, and you can use Elementor um, to do that. I don't know what other services offer that, but as I say, Elementor is quite a really great one, and it's got quite a lot of features to be honest. And then you would just publish, and you've got different settings and things like that as well. We'll just come out of that. Unfortunately, keep go back into the same page to show you all the different settings. So it's a wee tad slow loading up. See if we can. Oh, there it's there. And the icon. So all these will be free, and then the Pro is what you get. So I'm not sure what that does. Okay, so you can have an icon. I've got the, it's a teacher type thing. So you can upload your own. Perhaps you've got someone to create it for you. Or it's in your library on your desktop. Just use that framed or stacked, and this is the difference. And then, or perhaps you've got a link to the image, and then you would publish. So that's how you would put your icon or logo, excuse me, using Elementor. So it's quite a lot in this, more than I expected. And now on to the next section. Okay, so this is within the Pro, so you get that with our service. The only thing is, I would maybe kind of play about with the free ones because they seem more self-explanatory. But when you get into it, it's talking about loops and different forms and animated headlines. So I would maybe I won't go through a lot of these, and then you've got doing tables and things, which can be quite complex to do at first, and then having table of contents, and that would be Google likes that in the blogs when you've got a table of contents where you click on one section and it takes you to a certain page within the blog. So call to action is a button. It's like click here, and then you can have the copy, and then you've got AI, um, and then you would, when they click here, it'll take them to a link, so you can set up the link within editing the call to action, and then you can put the image and things like that. So that's quite an easy one to grasp. We'll go on to the next one. Because I say in the Pro, some of it can be quite advanced, but some of it's quite easy. So table of contents. So that can be quite advanced as well. So there it is, and then you would start to add headings like 1.0, 2.0. Um, Try to get used to the service, the system first before you start doing it. But once you are doing the blog, the table of contents, then this is where you would find it. And that is that section. So Elementor, it's got really basic stuff and more advanced stuff as well. So it's certainly a great system to have for your website. We've got that within it, as I say, and then we'll roll out training more on this in the future, how to use these things. And then here is share button. So all you're doing with any of these things, even the more advanced stuff, is just dragging it along. And then there get Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. So I'm far as aware, within the service that we have, 3 you can share, and if you upgrade to the maximum package, which we just offer Pro, then there'd be a lot more. But in the world of social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, I think have the most viewers and subscribers. Um, and then you can do it via label or links. It's just easy to set up, and the URL and different things. So you can do that via the share buttons. And then when you click on it, it takes you to your Facebook page. It might be a personal one or business, but it's quite a good tool to have on your website and on your blog as well. So they've always had this, but the next section's not always been there. If we can um, laptop. Ah, see if we can scroll down. Temperamental. Right. Share buttons. And then, so Facebook buttons really within share buttons, but we'll just drag it in anyway. you have to be logged into Facebook to do that, which um, well, it logs me in once I click Facebook, it logs me in, so technically I'm not in it just now, but it would if I had to load up Facebook. So it's saying that you can't do it until you're logged in, so that might be the same with the comments. That means when they leave a comment, it goes to your Facebook page. Don't know what's happened there, into the wrong section. So it says it is really advanced. This Elementor is really great for sort of designing your website or showing pages and things like that. So go into the next section. There's just so much in it. So Facebook comments. Um, so that it has to be integrated with Facebook. So you have to be logged in to use that service. So there's quite one or two more to um, to show you. Check my laptop. The battery on it. I'll probably need to plug it in. I'll be back shortly. Okay, we have returned. So you need to be logged into Facebook to have the comments. So when a comment is posted, it goes to Facebook, and the Facebook embedded. Yeah, that's the same. Has to be logged in. So it just embeds Facebook into your page or website. So I don't think any of that was set up with these Elementor before, so it is obviously now. So we will not do the Facebook stuff because, as I say, you need to be logged in, and that'll be the same in the Facebook page as well. So going a bit haywire. Sure what that is I clicked on, but I say there is so much stuff on this, to be honest. I'll go into next section. I should try to show you templates, drag that in, and there isn't actually templates there, so I'm not sure why that would be. This will be pre-done ones that Elementor have. So in that case, you would just email Elementor and find out why that section isn't working. It could be that they're sort of modifying it, so it should come up with different templates and things, but it is not. So you can contact them, and maybe at the time the video completed, you'll have access to it anyway. And then this is quite interesting. You maybe accept payments on your website via Stripe, and then PayPal is very common. So you click on here, PayPal account, and just put in the email, and you might have items and different the price and what it is. So that'll go straight to your PayPal account, and that will be the same with the Stripe as well. So we keep going into this page to show you the next section. Okay, and then the last section is going to show you is review, and you click on that. And it's just really another way for testimonial, and then you can have that on your site. So that's me completed Elementor, rather, looking at free and pro. So you want to get this, then just click the link in the description, and if you want a boot camp that'll teach you more than you ever realize, then click on that too, and we'd love to see you on the inside. Bye bye for now.